Howdy there stinkies! Today's video will be all about the Viridex. The Viridex is a Tier 2 terrestrial omnivore. The species is available in the rotation store for 7,500 shrooms. The stored version is available in the Shroom shop for 262 shrooms. The in-game description says that it is a fast and sneaky creature that blinds its target using its shiny gemstones. While Viridex may start off as a solitary creature, it is not unheard of them to join and thrive in packs or diverse creatures. It is said that you can smell a sweet scent of berries wherever this creature goes. The Viridex is a fur and cherry-covered tetrapod with a horn protruding from the top of its face and 4 vine-like appendages attached to their backs. Close to the end or tip of both horn and vines floats an emerald. Both frontal and back extremities are covered by a tuft of fur at their base and some gem-like scales. Their long horned tail does not present any kind of special protrusion like maces. At the base of their tail and jaws some cherry-like whiskers appear in pairs. The most notable attributes of its head are the pair of pointed furry ears, the aforementioned horn and the disc-like shapes at the axis used by its lower jaw to move, not unlike those seen in some famous mech cyborgs. Male Viridex present additional pieces of fur on the sides of the neck at its base, while females present vaguely heart-leaf-shaped props akin to those floating on the back legs, floating above their manes. Viridex becomes more passive and friendly during the cherry blossom season and uses its rope-like appendages to make itself look bigger and more intimidating to prey. It is also best friends with luxes. It has the abilities Bleed Defense and Energy Breath. Energy Breath is an active ability using the breath control that is a type of elemental breath that inflicts 0.25 DPS and the slowed effect, with the breath increasing by a multiplier depending on how long you hit the same target non-stop. The pros of the Viridex are that it is an omnivore with a decent appetite stat, meaning it can pick more food sources than herbivores and carnivores and such be less tied to food spawns of a certain type. This creature can also eat on the run, which prevents attackers from ambushing this creature while stuck on the eating animation. Its light bleed defense can allow the Viridex to resist a bit getting applied as much bleed per bite or breath, reducing the probabilities of suffering great bleeding and/or bleeding out when trying to run. Its high HP regeneration also allows this creature to heal pretty fast from non-status injuries. Its damage output is decent for its tier, allowing it to defend itself against foes of similar weight. However, its best weapon and defense is its breath. Once reaching adult age, its energy breath can be extremely useful for damaging from a distance and slowing down targets, either to catch up with them or to keep them at a distance. However, some cons of the creature are that it is a bit slow for its tier and it's on the mid-lower end of the HP from it, meaning that while it cannot get one shot, heavier creatures may just need 2 or 3 bites to do so. Its turn speed, while not bad, is still slow enough to make turning a bit difficult, especially on slower computers, something that attackers can exploit to attack the flanks or tail. The lack of any defensive and offensive status effects, combined with its damage and weight being still low enough, makes melee combat ineffective against attackers of the Viridex, especially if they regenerate HP fast. The concept of the creature is by Nuxidus on the Creatures of Sonaria Discord, inspired by cherry blossoms, mecha, and emeralds. Mainly supposed to be a reference to Kakyoin from JJBA similar to Lux's. The name for Viridex originates from the combination of the Latin words Viridex green and Opifex mecha. Not is credited with coming up with the name. That is all you should know about the Viridex for now. Thanks for watching and see you again soon.